What's up, you guys? Chet-Guthrie, the Dream Poet here, coming to you all again from the New River Gorge National Park. This national park was established in 2005, and it is the newest, or one of the newest, of the National Park Service here in the United States of America. But just beyond this point from the visitor center, there is something that makes this national park very iconic, and it is the bridge. If you all are curious, New River Gorge Bridge was for the longest time the longest freestanding steel bridge in the entire world, up until it was beat out by a bridge in China. So anyway, even though it lost its world title, it is still the largest steel bridge in the United States, and it is incredible. And today, guys, we're also going to be doing something really cool. We're going to be walking the catwalk. But before we get on to the Bridgewalk, let's talk about the bridge and let's check out a view from what we're about to see, or I should say a view that we'll see from the side. But it was added to the National Registry of Historic Sites August 14th of 2013. And right next to its plaque, here is a bit more history of the New River Gorge Bridge. The New River Gorge National Park and Preserve is one of over 400 parks managed by the National Park Service. Anyway, find your connection. Welcome to New River Gorge National Park and Preserve, a place where bridges link landscapes, rivers, connect watersheds, past meets present, and recreation unites people with land and water. This 53-mile stretch of the New River became part of the National Park System in 1978, with over 70,000 acres set aside for its outstanding scenery, history, geology, hydrology, recreational opportunities, and immense biological diversity. So my apologies, I was probably thinking 2005 is when Nuttallburg was added to the National Park, or National Park Service here. But this park has been around since 1978. But still, it is one of the newest parks. Yes, I think like the newest one, or newest ones that were added, were the ones out in, I think it was out in Nevada. Anyway, there were the two parks that kind of caused some controversy because President Barack Obama, he shortened its size, he made it much larger because of all the different Indian artifacts, and because it was sacred Indian land. And Donald Trump, he went and he shortened its size. Still, I mean, if you were to try to get oil out in that area, that'd be like trying to get blood from a coconut. But anyway, check this out. Here she is, the New River Gorge Bridge. And if you look hard enough, just below this right here is the catwalk. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We are going to be walking beneath it. I've got the reservations to it, and I am excited. I think at the Bridgewalk, I think this is where they will take us down. But I'll tell you, standing 800 feet above the ground on the New River Gorge, it might be scary to some, but I think it's pretty darn cool. But here's some more info on the bridge itself. When the New River Gorge Bridge was completed on October 22nd, 1977, a travel challenge was solved. The bridge reduced a 45-minute drive down narrow mountain roads and across North America's oldest rivers to less than a minute drive. When it comes to road construction, mountains do pose a challenge. In this case, the challenge was transformed into a work of structural art. That is amazing. So let's do it. I'm totally not chickening out right now. Well, maybe I am a little, but I think it's just going to be cool once we actually get down there. That is cool. Look what they did with the chalkboard. And now I think somebody has parachuted before here. Or they might still do it. I'm not really too sure. I need to brush up on my history. Now, just beyond this door, it has a little more information on what we will be looking at today. Like right here, this is what will be holding us up when we go out there. From what I've researched and done, this particular safety harness is the longest continuous safety harness in the entire world. And I think that spans the entirety of the bridge by about 1.5 miles. I think it's about 1.5 miles. 1.5 miles round trip. But anyway, this was designed in Germany, and it makes it nearly impossible to really ever get hurt on the walk. And now I'm pretty sure I've talked about it on my YouTube channel before. But if you've ever heard the old saying, I owe my soul to the company store, well, this is what it means. Because way back when, before Franklin Delano Roosevelt established minimum wage, this is how coal mining would do it. They would make you pay via tokens, and that's all you could use. And I didn't know this, but apparently here at the bridge was the world record bungee jump by the Guinness Book of World Records, as it says on this shirt. And it looks like this kind of gives you an idea of how big the New River Gorge Bridge is. And I think this is what the men would be, the scaffolds the men would be working on, or the pulleys or levers or carts, what have you. But this is what I'm talking about. It is 876 feet high. That is bigger than the St. Louis Arch, the Pyramid of Giza, the Space Needle, CN Tower, Chicago, and even bigger than the Empire State Building. And this is how thick some of the wiring is on the bridge. Per foot, it is about 36 pounds of metal. That, like, I'm even having trouble lifting that. But that is an absolute, oh, I won't say absolute, that is incredible of all the showmanship that went into that. And I will say that dummy that you see right there, way back when he was a real dummy, even though he's already been a dummy, the guy that was a dummy before that was working on the bridge, what the foreman would probably call him, sorry I'm explaining a little bit too much, this is kind of what you would see, the average worker, wearing some overalls, wearing a hat, and you know, probably this might even be a miner's suit, or miner's get-up. But here is some more stuff. They got a double bridge mat. That's what I believe is inside the bridge. Historic photos taken during the construction of the New River Gorge Bridge between 1974 and 1977. Photos courtesy of the West Virginia Division of Highways. So yeah, this is what the inside of the bridge looks like. And look at all that rope. Now, I would hate to be the guy that would have to do construction to this bridge, because this is what they, well, actually no, okay then, never mind, they have a safety net just in case, so they don't fall and get stuck. But still, I mean, these old school photos from West Virginia's Department of Transportation, that's really cool. Now, if you're curious about the Wikipedia rankings of the highest bridges in the world, that one that I was talking about, that's in China, that is the Sangdu River Bridge, the world's highest bridge, at 1,627 feet. And I'm trying to find, well, I mean, I've been to the very bottom one, the Glen Canyon Dam Bridge. I have done that one before. That was forever ago. But I'm trying to find, oh, it's number 13. Oh, my apologies. I thought it was the biggest one, but it is number 13. The 13th largest steel bridge in the entire world.
They're all kind of close.
Okay.
We are now getting on the bus. By the way, they do shuttle us over to the bridge. So we went to the bridge. By the way, check out this harness stuff. pretty darn cool. Anyway, let's get on the bridge, or let's get on the bus, then the bridge.
I don't know how far to go, but it'll be where we go.
Okay, now that we're off the bus, we're heading to the bridge. This is gonna be awesome. This is really exciting. Before we get down there, we're gonna check out one more view of the bridge. Now this one we didn't see. Oh my goodness.
If you want to take some pictures.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh boy. What did I get myself into?
We'll be about 851 feet above the river.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. As I was saying. Oh boy. You know, it seems like it gets just a little bit cooler the closer we get to it.
It's a little bit steeper.
Oh goodness. Here we go. Oh my goodness, yes. So much yes. Alright you guys, to give you all a bit more info, the bridge is the third highest steel arch bridge in the entire United States. And it is 13th in the entire world. So I got it wrong back at the visitor center, but yeah, this is the third highest in the world. Well, not the world, third highest in the United States, 13th in the world, and the other one, the biggest one, is in China. And here we go.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Oh yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is going to be very awesome. There are a whole bunch of cars right on top of us. This catwalk has been here since the bridge was built in 1977. What we're standing on right now, this was constructed about 14 years ago by the Bridgewalk company. Now it's my turn. Probably now is not the best time to think about that movie, Final Destination. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry, I'm in your way. Oh, wow. So, you guys, we are now officially connected to the bridge. And the actual length of this wire is about 3,000 feet long. So, yes, it is almost a mile in length. So, I was right on that. And I don't know if you noticed this, but we're shaking right now. And that's because of all the cars running overhead. Overhead. Oh my goodness. This is about as cool as the time I swam with whale sharks. This is pretty cool. Now that is a catwalk. Oh my goodness. This is going to be very, very fun to walk across. Gonna get some good footage too. Very, very good footage. Oh my God, you guys. This is an absolute incredible view. Now our guide, Larry, was telling us that another awesome place to see the bridge is right down there, which I think we probably will check at some point today, because I do want to get a better view, just because
How's everybody doing?
Probably the best view in the
good?
entire house. Oh my. You know, they say not to look down, but this view is incredible. We are 800 feet above the ground. Well, probably more, about 870. But right over there is the new river. Looks like the water is really pouring today. So, looks like there is another bridge. I think that one's actually newer. But yeah, it took 3 years to construct this bridge. Well, actually 4 years. And this is beautiful.
That is Hawks Nest State Park. That right there is the restaurant and the hotel. They have a really nice overlook. They can see us, we can see them. But 1 mile west of right there is the Hawks Nest Overlook. It's not a hike or it's not a trail. There's a parking lot. You walk about 100 yards to the overlook. It is in the top 10 of the most photographed places in the state. Hawks Nest is beautiful. It's a view of the dam, the lake, the train trestle, and up the gorge. If you got time, it's a 15-minute drive. And then 6 miles past the overlook is Cathedral Falls. It's a beautiful waterfall right on the road. It's about a 65-foot waterfall. You can see it from the highway. And they got plenty of parking. Did you notice the houses over there?
Yeah.
They're over there and they're also over here. Those are all private homes. It's gated community, you can't get in there. And in the summertime, you can't see those houses when the leaves come out. Right over here, see where those vehicles are parked right down there? They're over there rock climbing. There's about 1,600 spots in this gorge you can rock climb. And there are rock climbing companies. They'll take you all the way from beginner to expert. So in the spring, summer, and fall, there'll be tons of people rappelling and rock climbing right there. We're 250 feet above the road. This is that road I was telling you go past the gift shop.
Okay.
This is it.
Okay.
Now, if I get you guys to turn over this way. So, see that little bridge? That's the bridge that you will go across when you drive down this road. And when you get on that bridge, just go ahead and stop your car and get out and take some pictures. If somebody comes behind you, they're probably going to do the same thing. So take your pictures. It's a one-way road. There's a sidewalk on each side.
We are only, or we were only, about 250 feet above the ground, but now I'd probably say we are, I would probably say we're about maybe 600. Look at the little trees. They all look like little sticks. I'll tell you, this is an incredible view. Huh.
All right, come on in.
Now that was a vibration. Okay. That was an interesting rig. But look at that itty bitty car right down there.
Come on in.
Oh, this is awesome. Oh, this is cool. Oh, wow.
Can everybody hear me?
You can climb all the way up
All
there.
right. Okay.
But I'm not
Right
going
up
to do
above
that.
my head on the road is an expansion joint. It kind of looks a little bit like this. It allows the road to move. And yesterday, a piece of paper come down between it. A piece of paper come right down between it. In the fall, we've had leaves to come between the cracks. Now look right here. Look at my foot. There's a ladder right below my foot. See it?
Yeah.
That ladder goes down to this big beam. It's called a box beam. It's hollow on the inside. You can go inside that beam. See that little cover with the little holes in it? That is a rubber magnetic cover. It's to keep the birds out, but you can go in there. A lot of my friends went inside there and camped out, spent the night.
Wow.
I did not.
My son told me they iced down all their drinks in there.
Yeah.
It's the world's largest pool.
Yeah. I did not. I stayed on this catwalk. Alright, you see this big pipe right here? That's a big gutter. When it rains, water's going down through there. And it comes up there. You see it? Follow it down. Now I got a couple of cool things to show you right over here.
You know, there's a few people I know that would never want to do this. They would freak out so bad.
It's when they were inspecting the bridge,
Oh, wow.
and he told us it was 30 feet from the top of that buttress to the ground. It looks like it's about 10 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. But anyway, guys.
Well, yeah, in the ground.
Yeah. if you look
Oh,
at
it's a
this,
30 by 30
it
more.
may
Okay.
look like it's curved.
See those two great big concrete buttresses?
Yeah.
Those are 83 feet in the ground.
83.
And the reason for that is there was an abandoned coal mine right here. So there's mine shaft. So they had to make sure that that was all filled in.
Oh.
That's part of that 44 million pounds of concrete.
Wow.
Gotcha.
The average buttress is in the ground 30 feet.
Really? 30 feet?
That's also where the arch starts.
Yes. Those two great big ones is where the arch begins. This arch is 1,700 feet long.
Whoa.
And like I say, it was at the time the longest, but not anymore. Hey, here's something pretty cool. Last November, we were right here, and somebody said there's a big black dog down there. It wasn't, it was a bear. It was in November. So we stood here for about 10 minutes and just watched it. It was digging. It was right down there.
Follow that steel. Okay? Follow that steel up.
Yeah.
It lets you know when we're in the middle of the bridge.
Yeah, I was getting ready to tell them. This steel, that arch right now is 450 feet below us, but it's going to be going up. And when we get out to the middle, it'll be level. It'll be right out in front of us. That's normally a class 4 rapid right there, but it's hardly got any rapids in it.
Oh, wow. By the way, guys, look at the road. As our guide was saying, in the summertime, you cannot see any of that. I mean, just check out the new river. Well, as our guide was saying, the water is supposed to be an emerald green color, but because of all the rain, well, yeah, that's the reason why it doesn't really look so emerald colored. If you notice, the arch is finally moving upward. And if you follow it, I think we're finally coming to where we're standing where we will be standing 800 feet over the new river. I believe we have done it. We are here at the very top of the arch. I would probably say that's what it's like to look 800 feet down. By the way, check out, this is some incredible construction.
Have any of you all heard of Adventures on the Gorge? Adventures on the Gorge? It's a resort. It's like one of the biggest here. But if you look over there, look to your right. See those big buildings? That's it right there. Their swimming pool was right on the edge of the gorge. They've got cabins. They got 2 restaurants. They do zip lining, rock climbing, rafting. They got everything.
This is so awesome. This is beautiful. This is, look at the railroads, the railroad track. It looks so small. Here we go. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was a little bit harder now that I'm sitting here.
So what do you think?
This is pretty cool.
Hey,
Check
got
this out, you
everybody doing
guys.
it.
Oh my
Whoa.
God. Oh, now this. Oh, now this is a once of a lifetime opportunity. Dangling my feet 800 feet.
So
above
we
the
are
New River.
851 feet above the river. It's just shy of 3 football fields standing on top of each other.
Oh wow.
So in the
a group picture, stick your head out.
in the summertime, we'll sit out here 15-20 minutes and watch the rafters go down the rapids. I think I want you to look over that way.
Yeah.
Oh. That's incredible. Oh my God, that was so cool. That was worth it. And if you all are curious, the middle is right there, and we are 850 feet above the New River.
Did you get a lot of pictures, videos?
Yep,
I know you did.
yep, I got it from my YouTube
What'd you
channel.
think about sitting down?
Oh, that was amazing. That was freaky but cool. Okay. Oh my goodness. Now that was worth it. That was absolutely awesome. So let's get back to the building now, shall we? That was amazing. Like, that's right up there with the time that I swam with whale sharks at the Georgia Aquarium. But since we did it, they gave us a sticker, a bumper sticker, showing that I did it, or we did it, or I guess however you want to look at it. Anyway, the only way you can get this sticker is if you do the bridge. So I'm gonna slap it on the car here right now. I think I'm gonna put it right above Pisgah. I like my Pisgah sticker. Second, we'll put it right there. There we go. I mean, I probably could have done it better, but I mean, I guess I like it. I like it where it's at. Pisgah, the Bridgewalk, and I did it. It's right next to the Dream Poet logo. Before we end this vlog, we're going to go beneath the bridge again. Not the way that we went, but we're going to drive beneath it this time. I'm sorry, this is so cool. The 3rd largest bridge in the US, 13th in the entire world, or I should say the largest steel bridge, 3rd largest steel bridge, or arched steel bridge. Anyway, it's really cool. I'm thoroughly enjoying this trip. Now this is absolutely spectacular, seeing the bridge like this. And to think, just a minute ago, we were above there. I mean, this was incredible. And we even went out to the very middle, where it is over 800 feet in height. So we got some more historical markers. New River coal, 300 million years ago. Growth of the era. And over there, that's where my car's at, as you all can tell. But I just had to stop out here one more time and just take in the view of what I have just done. Like, this was incredible. This has been on my bucket list for a while now. Just saying that I got to do it. And it's one of those things in life that I can say that I did. And I have no regrets that I did it. This was breathtaking. But anyway, guys, I am awestruck. I'm blown away. But this is going to be another vlog for another day. Remember, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Always means a lot. Goes to show that y'all care. And that y'all want to see more awesome videos. So without further ado, you guys, this vlog is over.